Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the next edition of the only live Monday through Friday lacrosse talk show on the planet. I am your host, Michael Karvelis, and this is Daily Dive. It is Thursday, March the 12th, 2026, and this show begins. DJ, hit it! No, not that one. That's for later. DJ, hit it! Yeah, this show begins now. We'll save that music for later. Stay tuned for that as the return of Tim Dillon coming up at the end of the first segment. We are live streaming via the airwaves of North American Talk Radio on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget, the next electric edition of The Great Divide with Jeff Beck airs tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. We also have Box Lacrosse League action once again this season. Cannot wait to get to that, all right here on The Natter. On today's awesome show, I'm going to first do my latest edition of Could Happen. It's where I take the prediction scenario on NLLstats.com and I predict the rest of the season. It's changed since the last time I talked to you guys, so keep that in mind. Hello. Then we will talk to Tim Dillon, who I mentioned before. He's back. I'm sure he has stories to tell. Cannot wait to get to that. And of course, finally, creating the narrative for week number 16. Before we get started, this show is presented by the NLL merchandise found at natalkradio.us/NLL. Head there to get your NLL merchandise. It's a way to go to the Amazon store. It gives us a little bit of a little bit of credits on the way there. So we appreciate you. A little bit of under the table while you're driving, a little bit of scrubbing. You get it. You get it. This is a family-friendly show. All right. So with that being said, let's get to Could Happen. All right. So last time I talked to you guys, this was how I felt. I had Saskatchewan at 16-2. I had Vancouver 15-3. I have the Seals up at 11-7. Here's how it's changed. We'll first do 9 through 14. I've got San Diego at 9, kind of like my power rankings. They can't get out of their own way. Halifax and Vegas, again, like my power rankings. I think Oshawa's going to sneak right there and maybe get a little bit hot like they did last season, because as Captain mentioned Monday, this team just needs to play a complete game and they'll be fine moving forward. I don't know if that is a new coach next year. For now, they're with Glenn Clark, who, again, I think would do a great job in media. Unfortunately, he's coaching the Firewolves for now, and that's not helping them. And, of course, I got Philadelphia finished 13-15. Now, after the trades, here's how I feel. I do think Colorado has the easiest remaining schedule. I think there would be a three-way tie of 13-5. I think Colorado would get the edge over Saskatchewan, and then Vancouver would be the 3 seed. It's interesting I came up with this scenario because the fact that that's possible based on just a simple prediction shows me that my beginning of the year assessment was not too shabby, or not too bad, should I say. So to start the season, I literally said Vancouver, Saskatchewan, and Buffalo would finish 14-4. Now, I had Colorado finishing 8-10 and missing by playoffs, but I had a three-way tie up top. I just got the 13 wrong, but I find that a little bit interesting. I'm a believer in Toronto and their roster. I think what they did to Vancouver was no fluke, and they punched them straight in the jaw over and over and over again. I think Ottawa is going to continue to get better. I think Buffalo will be pretty good as well. They will be way above 500. Georgia will slip a bit, and I'm going with Coach Randy Mearns and the Rochester Nighthawks. They didn't do anything at the trade deadline. I don't think they needed to. I'm curious to see if Rochester can make the playoffs despite how bad things look right now. Does that motivate more teams in the future to not go after, but to fire their coach mid-season. Because we have not seen this. I think Teddy Jennerson, the last one that was fired mid-season, was some Wings coach, and it was before Paul Day. I'm not sure what the year was. I can check that later. But I couldn't believe that. Teddy said on the latest edition of OTCB, where they actually interviewed him, and Pat actually interviewed Randy Mearns. But that being said, here's my could happen. Again, you can go on NLLstats.com, click the could happen feature, and you can predict the rest of the games and how the playoffs will play out. Great stuff there from Graham Perro, who, again, I think respects me. All right. So that's my latest edition of Could Happen. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. And if that was too tiring for you, I've got just the things that'll wake you up. It's not a pill. It's a Tim Dillon. We'll be right back with Dilly Dive. Don't go anywhere. I know you won't. Can I get a vamonos? We'll be right back.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Welcome back to Daily Dive. I'm your host, Michael Karvelis. You are tuned in to the only live Monday through Friday lacrosse talks on the planet. It has been it's been a lot of patience here on Daily Dive as we have sat back and waited for one man to travel across not just the country but the world, playing lacrosse and spreading his love to people of all ages, giving them tacos as well. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a long time, but not too soon, it is Senor Santa. Tim Dillon is back. Tacos, minions, libres, broomsticks. Wow, that's a lacrosse stick. I apologize for that, sir. How are you today?
I'm good, Senor Michael. I'm good. How are you doing?
I almost want to cry because this moment has taken way too long, but we made it back. You're here. Vamonos, baby!
Vamonos. Oh, guess what we have?
It is not.
Taco. It is.
Oh, my God.
It is. Yes.
Yes!
The big taco built like a truck. This thing is a beast, baby.
I feel like that thing, if it smacked even with the mask on, it would go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't advise that, but you were a man of the kids and of the people, and it's like just give them a little whack at the end, like when they score a goal. Oh, that's not acceptable.
Built, baby. Built.
I thought Hess was good, but we are back on the Tonka train. Spelled with 2 Ks, by the way.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, how much do you want to disclose here about what you've been doing for the past month or two here. Tell me where you've been and what
I'll
you've been
keep
doing.
it professional and vague. I'll keep professional vague, because I have responsibilities back here. But so I obviously play for a college team, and
Love that.
been I had to we're in middle season right now, so we're on spring breaks. This is my only free week for a minute.
Woo!
So we'll try to get back on here as soon as we can.
Yeah,
But
momento.
yes. But we've been very busy, been doing very well, been playing hard, and just glad to be back here and back home, and just happy to be playing the game I love and getting educated while doing it.
Love that. So I know you're a loading athlete. I mean, you aspire to be, anyways, at least.
Yes, of course.
I've told people I feel like you would be a great dilly dive athlete if there is a first one. Why not spread the love here? Well, we'll get to that maybe later on down the line, but it is an open negotiaciones here on the show.
Yeah,
Today,
so I will let me make it public to any other companies here. Me and Daily Dive, we are in discussions of being a potential athlete for some future
Ooh,
endeavors in the indoor
yes,
game here. And I would love to be representative. Obviously, scheduling and finances will be discussed later.
sure.
But just to make it public to everybody, it is a thing, probably will happen.
That's right.
But we're happy. I'm happy to be the first landmark athlete for the organization. And
Landmark. I love that.
yes, thank you. And we will be reaching out to other companies too to get some sponsorships, hopefully, get some of those NIL deals rolling in and get some of that
Love that.
revenue.
I
College
forgot I can
kids,
pay you guys now because you're right. There's the college kids are a free game here.
yeah, college kids gotta eat. We gotta make a living somehow. So we gotta get after those deals when we can.
Well, we appreciate you, sir. I know myself and Captain and Gamble Guy were either past our prime or not in shape. I don't know which of those are which, but you get it. Okay. So that being said, let's get to your face-off predicciones, sir.
Yes,
There's. Go ahead.
let me make a personal note here. Nick
Oh,
Rowlett.
welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, did he have a game? That Toronto Vancouver game was probably the most entertaining game I've watched all year.
I kept saying that third quarter was something of like it was theater, man. It was like
Yes,
classic gladiators. It was the entire reason I love box lacrosse was the intensity, the storylines, the action up and down the floor. That was electric stuff, man.
absolutely. I think Philadelphia blowing up their franchise middle of the week is crazy. Sending all their players back to their hometowns, which is
What? Yeah,
cool by them.
I gotta say, like, I'm glad that they got back some compensation for those guys. But I told people on this show they trade away the ticket names, even though Brian O'Neill and Michael Sowers are good names. They're not established household box lacrosse names yet. And I feel like that will come with time. I think it's interesting, though, for the future of their franchise as like an actual entity. I think it's interesting they kept Nick Damoud and Brandon O'Neill because they could have also shipped those guys out. I feel like they've got to know something about that franchise.
Well, what I would say to that is, obviously there's been ownership problems, and there's been like,
Yes.
are they going to relocate again? Are they going to
Screw
fold again?
Comcast.
Yes. And what I have to say is, I should have worn my vintage Philly jersey. I didn't want to pick sides
Oh,
though. I didn't want to pick sides. Gotta stay neutral.
fair.
But what I will say to this is, I understand the ownership's like mentality. They're one of the very few American teams we have, and they're keeping all their best American players. Joris Terrace, even though he's a phenomenal player who looks like he's on a second stretch of life, he's older. He's going to demand more in his contract since he has a family. These younger guys, they can get away with paying them maybe a little bit less, or maybe paying them more just for a longer stretch over a bigger contract. Also, since these guys are playing in both leagues and getting paid very well,
Oh,
and with the sponsorship deal from Shrinking for
oh,
one of them, and
love
Wolverine
that.
the other one. So what I will say is, blowing up your team, understand that, yeah, we're not going to make the playoffs probably. Let's get some compensation picks. We have some good young talent coming up from juniors this year, and maybe some senior A guys we can pull from other teams. But what I do think is, one, they're not lacking offensively. They're really lacking defensively. Sometimes their offense falls asleep.
Their
But
offense is weird because they've got the talent. I'm like, why is it just sitting there doing like hero ball?
it's because if you look how every single NLL team in the country is structured, especially in Senior A too, you can take a look at it. You can look at the Chiefs in the MSL. They have all the talent in the world, and
I
they win
mean,
every year, right? But if you look at the Salmon Bellies, they have all the talent in the world also, but they're just not as experienced. What you have and for the Wings is you have a ton of talent, half it's super unexperienced in
and they
indoor
don't
game,
play together.
and
Yeah.
half it's super experienced. So the meshing, I just think it's a mesh problem, really. So I think they're just keeping their American players, and they're just gonna really try and build with field American players and make them in a box team. That's what I think they're gonna try and do, honestly.
Like I said, I like O'Neal and I like Sowers. I want to get your take on this before we get to your face-off predictions. Real quick, Trevor Baptiste. I mean, this dude's season has been bonkers. I
Yeah,
have the numbers right here are 76% on 300 attempts. He has gotten the better of Naso and Withers and Asu in every one of them. Well, I mean, this is incredible.
yeah, I think there's no doubt he has been doing it very quietly. He's been doing it very quietly. I say that
Yeah,
respectfully.
no lacrosse podcast has a conquistador besides us.
Yes, yes, we do. Um, but
Oh man,
what I will say is, I mean, I did call it earlier in the year when I said he'd go for that perfect game. I was right
yeah, that
about
was
that.
great. That was great. You said if
Um,
it was over 20 and it was 23,
yeah.
fantastic, sir.
But yeah, no, I think we just give it to him now. We say he is the best indoor faceoff guy of the season. Unless something happens in the playoffs where he just forgets how to play lacrosse.
They need that
But
award, by the way. They need the
yeah,
face-off guy award.
they should make that award. And then the difference is the only asterisk I put behind that is this. You can't be just a faceoff guy in NLL. So much I would love to be just
He's
a
been
faceoff
playing
guy.
defense.
I know he's been playing defense, but I'm still my comparison to every faceoff guy is Jake Withers 2-3 years ago winning transition play of the
Ooh,
year.
yeah.
If you're not at that level of winning almost every single faceoff and then scoring and then getting back in defense transition, like transition play of the year, he had Ryan Terpmenko on his team. He's competing against Danny Logan, all these other guys for this top transition player of the year.
Yeah.
You have prime offensive players. You got Reed Bowering competing for that title. Like, yeah, you got Tyson Bell, all the best transition player on one team, and the faceoff guys transition player of the year for the entire league. So I will.
Also, I feel like the bare minimum should be transition player.
Yes.
Defense would be a plus, but transition would be great.
Yeah, because ultimately it's an offensive position. It's just shooting the ball,
That's
going
fair
from
because
offensive
that's fair
position.
because you're right. You're right about that. That's a good point.
Yeah, like if like another goalie besides Christian Del Bianco gets like 13 plus assists, like I'm
The
like give it
heck?
to him for all I care. 13 assists as a goalie is insane. But yeah, that's only asterisk a bit behind him. He's the best faceoff guy we've seen this year. He's the best faceoff guy we've seen in a long time, just purely dominating people on the floor. But he's a field player playing indoor, and it shows on defensively. I mean, he's a big body. He gets in there, does what he needs to do, and
With
there's no
slow
complaint there.
feet, with slow, with big ankles at times.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's what the big thing with Rowlett in Philadelphia is. They don't have him play defense. I think he's going to be playing more defense in Toronto, but they would just ISO him and they would try and score on the faceoff guy.
So
I
I'm
think
looking at the last time, just for the record, that a face-off guy went 76% and had 300 face-off attempts.
probably Josh Steiner.
2023, Jake Withers.
Oh yeah, or Jake Withers.
2020, Jake Withers did that at 78 and 78. But we haven't seen it for a couple of years because Baptiste was unhealthy, and then Withers kind of couple of years wasn't as dominant. It's impressive, man.
I think you're going to decline a little bit after you get married. Withers
Love that for him. Yes, I
Yeah.
love marriage and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. Great for him. But a fact in the sports world, you get married, things get a little more stressful, start merging those financial accounts and things start to take a toll a little
How do
bit.
you know, Tim Dillon? What are we doing here?
I know.
Hey, Tim Dillon loves love, man. That's all I
I
know.
do. I have my own
Woo!
Mrs. Dillon now.
No. We're only in the Mama Dillon part of the story. Hey, she lets you move out. Like, what are we doing here?
What? I'm just coming back from college. I got me a little girlfriend now. You know
A
what I'm
little
saying?
Mrs. Dillon. I love
Little
that
Mrs.
for you.
She's great.
It's awful.
If you're watching, love you by the way.
Oh my goodness.
I know. But no, let's get back to business here.
Yeah, sure.
Withers, it's a little decline as we see. But
Yeah.
what I do want to pivot on is Nick Rowlett. He's my main focus right now. Nick
Yep.
Rowlett versus Max Adler. One, a lot of respect for Max Adler.
We're gonna get to that.
Him.
Oh my! This is insane. Look at the username. How are y'all both on the same page of that?
Yes, that's my girl right there.
Chemistry.
That's Mrs. Dillon right there. It's Mrs.
No
Dillon.
way that just
I know, Mike. I've won in life,
Did
buddy.
you plan that username?
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
It's all her.
My goodness.
I know.
Well, we can do the Nick Rowlett game first. Just for the record, what Tim Dillon does on this show is he predicts the face-off percentages when he does come on the show. I know Adler and Rowlett went at it last week. Touch on that for just a few more seconds.
So that is the best. Let me say something right now. It's a face-off guy. He's a busy guy. I don't get to watch as many games as I used to. But the few teams I do tune into, that game, oh my goodness, that was the best face-off game I've seen in a long time.
What?
Yes.
Baptiste and Withers was electric.
Okay, I don't disagree.
Did you see that?
Hold on. Those two white boys were cold. They were cold.
No,
let me tell you something.
No way.
From a face-off guy perspective, I'm not watching two meatheads clash and battle like Baptiste and Withers, but I respect it.
It was a bloody war.
I know. It was a great fight. Don't get me wrong. But Rowlett and Adler are very similar builds. One's the old stock, one's the new stock, all right? They were so technical. The first face-off, it was a old school 50-50 matchup. He wasn't even going for it with the head. He's using the shaft of the stick. He's punching. Oh my goodness. It was art. Okay. Then he went back and forth. He would go two. Then there was a score. Then there was a hockey assist. It was oh my goodness. It was insane. It was an insane matchup. They were so technical. They won it clean. They were changing out exits. It was, as a pure face-off guy, it was like both guys were on the top of their game for that. They were both just perfect. And and they're two very different styles, and they're two different very players, but they were just yin and yang. It was perfect. I loved watching it. And yes, Withers and Baptiste, that's your more traditional knee down moto, absolute grind.
That was a dog fight.
It was a dog fight, and I respected those guys.
I get a woof from Tim Dillon. Yes.
They were insane. I loved it from them. But
as a technical face-off guy, what is your longest relay ever? Is what they call a relay? What do they call when they're taking?
Oh, like a matchup when they meet 50-50?
For 30 seconds. How is that called a relay? What do they call that?
No, it's just called like matching up. It's like or
lame.
Or matching up or getting a 50-50. We just call it a 50-50.
What is the longest battle you think you've been in? Has it been over 30 seconds or no?
I mean, in practice, maybe close to a minute.
Really?
It's a lot of work.
Soft field players do that? Okay.
Sometimes you're sitting on the ball waiting for somebody to move or their wings are in. But no, an indoor as an indoor guy too, I'd say, I hate locking up in the indoor because it's just more dangerous. The wings are coming in closer. If you stand up, you might get blown up right away. They're not going to call as much. And
where's your pride, muchacho?
My pride is I play on a cement floor with walls. All right, and there's no way I can escape. Right, so I want to get that ball in and out quickly and safely. All right, field game, there's somewhere to escape.
Why do you think it's just my barrel?
Yes, a fish in a barrel, 100%. But yeah, I mean the Withers Baptiste game was electric. Don't get me wrong, but the best game of the year so far is that Toronto Vancouver game. Callum Rogers had an electric night. Hometown guy just shot the ball from anywhere and it went. He shot that from beyond the offensive restraining line. That was insane.
I'm
Turn
being on the
around.
China cabinet. Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing here?
Freaking turn around, left hand, turn to right hand,
Or
shot
Mark
fade.
Matthews shot?
No, Callum Rogers. He had an insane
Challenge?
game.
Yeah. CJ Kurse was nuts too.
Yes, and as an American, respect it. All right. Also,
oh, you are not. You're a conquistador. Don't you?
I'm a conquistador, yes. But what I have to say is, can the announcers get the names right? I mean, they're saying he's from Maryland, then he's from New Jersey, then he said Roulette's from Maryland, now he's back from Michigan. It's like,
oh,
come on, guys. Come
on.
No.
All right. Okay, we got to do your predictions here, right?
Yeah.
So, and I've got the stats in front of me. We've got Toronto rocking the Birds. Not asking you to pick the winner because that's for tomorrow's show. Nick Rowlett against Jake Withers. You gotta be respectful here, man.
Let me think here. I mean, Rowlett is on one. Rowlett is on.
Oh, but he's not. No, he's not.
You're wearing a rock polo right now, Mike.
And I'll rip it off just for you, pal.
You know what? Give me 50-50. Give me a 50-50 matchup. Because here's the thing. Withers just came off a huge matchup against Baptiste. And he's going to be a little cocky. He's going to be a little cocky coming in. He's going to be, it's an easy game for you. We're just playing Toronto. No. Toronto's going to steal one from Halifax here. And I'm giving it to Rowlett 50-50. I think Rowlett comes out.
Withers just played the rough. He played a nasty one. Then Hammer Jackson, by the way, was a healthy scratch. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that.
That was a little bit questionable there, sir.
So let me speak on that real quick.
No, don't get yourself in trouble, sir.
I won't. There's no personal information here. This is all public knowledge. All public knowledge. This is what I personally think happened. Okay. I've not said anything that would be liable to anybody. Okay. Prefacing that now. Right. So Tyler Hammer Jackson, great guy, love him. Historically, they have not played him against Halifax. This is a historical thing, okay? Vegas, when it comes to Halifax, they limit his minutes or they have another guy go out every couple reps just to muck it up. Statistically,
was Hammer Jackson ducking the smoke? Okay.
No, of course not. Hammer Jackson never. Hey, if you're gonna clip something, clip this. Hammer Jackson never ducks anything. He's a great guy. Kind of dude. But what I will say is it's a coaching decision. They obviously said, historically, Hammer hasn't, won against Withers that much. And sometimes Withers is an offensive threat. So they just put a defensive guy out there. And it was a very close game. So from the coaching decision, I can see where they made it. I know MJ79. It is sad. I know, but it's up to the coach decisions. It is a professional league, and not everybody gets to play when they want to play.
Love that.
And it almost worked out for their favor. I could see the reasoning. I mean, would I have scratched him? No, but they obviously know more than I do, and they almost pulled it off. So that's it.
Love that. All right, so you're going 50-50. That's ridiculous with Withers and Rowlett, by the way. Bo Columbus and the Philadelphia Wings against Mike Byrne and the Oshawa Firewolves. This matchup just last week was Bo Columbus 16-13.
Yeah, I'll give it to Bo.
You have no idea who these guys are.
No, I know who Bo Columbus is. I know exactly who Bo Columbus is. I was talking about him before. Bo Columbus, he played at RMU. He was there. He was that conference player of the year as a faceoff guy. I think he played in the RMAC. No, not RMAC. I'm sorry. I don't remember the conference, but he did win conference player of the year. He was an RMU guy. Led his team to the playoffs. Very tall, very strong guy. He's good. I know he has good indoor experience. His whole family has good indoor experience. So yeah, I'll give it to Bo. Oh, so he's playing against a D guy. So
what was the percentage there?
65% Bo. I think he's gonna be playing a very physical team. 65%.
A little bit of increase there. All right. Colorado Mammoth and Rook. And by the way, Bo Columbus is one of 4 rookies this weekend for faceoff. I love that.
Oh, yeah, that's great stat. Great stat.
Yes,
absolutely.
Thank you. Matthew Pilato, who's got 59% on 310 faceoffs this year, the rookie for the Mammoth, is taking on Milkman, the big chugger, Connor Farrell. Pallado won this matchup 18-15 on January 31st.
Yeah, give me 50-50 here. We'll see how the big man responds. If the big man wants to, be more physical, get down the line more. But no, Pallado seems to be in his bag. It's going to be it's just going to be a ground ball game for both of them. I think it's just going to depend on how the Wings pick up the ball. A lot of these matchups, the later we get on in the season, the more these guys know each other, and the young guys they bring in. So, these young guys, the other guys don't know them yet. They don't know their style, but when they do, it's going to get a little closer. Those percentages are going to get closer every time.
So, Vancouver, Georgia, Max Adler, or what's left of him, he's only got 37%, which is not good.
Adler,
but Ben Trumbull's not much better for Georgia. Like that Phoenix guy got one game, and apparently he wasn't that good for the. And Box, you have to be an all-around player. I don't think Phoenix was there yet.
Phoenix played? Hold on
for
here.
one game.
Let me check my Instagram real quick. Make sure we're thinking of the right guy here.
Phoenix. His name is Jeremy Phoenix LeFou.
Jeremy Phoenix?
He was 3 for 9 in a face-off game.
They drafted a guy, though. That doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna
he's the rookie. He's a rookie too, though.
I've never heard this guy. I'll be honest.
He was drafted first round, 16th overall this year.
Phoenix as a draw guy?
Well, maybe he is a draw guy, but he hasn't.
I would have known he's a draw guy because they've
got Jack Travassos, Jeremy Phoenix, Liam McGrath, Ben Trumbull, and Carter Page, and Michael Grace, and Keen Moon, and Nolan Byrne are all rookies.
Yeah, those
Ben Trumbull is the rookie that's been taking them, but he's not been good either. So with that being said,
they drafted Nathan Powers. Like, they spent time to draft the faceoff guy. Nathan Powers, he played at Anne Marie College. I think it's a Division II, Division III school. He's really good. He's a great indoor guy. He was a really good indoor guy. They drafted him and they just released him. So I don't know what that's about.
Well, there's your answer.
But no, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna call in a guy to do a job, call in the guy you drafted.
All right, so Max Adler against Ben Trumbull. Who you got?
Give me Adler. Ben Trumbull, I don't even know what that guy is. Georgia, I don't know what half the time's going on. So half the time,
what is your percentage for
half the time it feels like your goalie can be a better offensive player than your entire offense. I don't know what's going on.
Kind of the goalie's going to hate you. What is the Adler percentage?
I think Adler smokes this guy. I think Adler goes 70%. Hopefully he doesn't drop the ball every time he picks it up.
You better watch it, pal.
Hey, let me tell you something. Rowlett, that was a game of finesse. Okay, he just didn't have the better wings there. The better runners. But
what's that?
Yeah, Adler won it clean, and he ran around his head was cut off. He didn't know what to do with the ball. He kept throwing it away. He kept getting it turned over. I love Adler. I'm one of the biggest Adler fans out there. Okay, his 2018 championship with Denver in that outdoor game, electric. But oh my gosh, can the guy just dump the ball somewhere and get off the floor? I mean, he's a liability out there. He
does a good job of that, actually. Just dumping them, letting it go for Mike Messenger and stuff.
Yeah, but he's a filler guy. I'm not hating on him. He's a filler guy for Stathakis, and he's only up there because his ESPN's pinning him up for there and to do a job. So I get it.
Ooh, I like that. That's why he's got a job. That's why he's playing for Vancouver.
Yeah, just convenience. And also, he's a great draw guy. He's one of the best draw guys in the world. But come on, would I rather take him over T.J. Erlin? No, take T.J. Erlin. Also, it's my hypothesis that T.J. Erlin is just retired from the indoor game now.
He was hurt.
I think he's honestly just going to retire from the indoor game. He is injured in the indoor game too much, and I think this year he's just going to call it, to be honest. Because he gets paid more playing outdoors, and also he's just known as an outdoor guy.
And that's just your observation, right?
That's just my personal observation.
Okay. I do want to. What was I going to ask you? I forgot now. It's a shame. I'll get to it in a minute. Ottawa Black Bears Reed Kurtz against Justin Anasio.
Give me Anasio. Also, can I say something? Anasio, I love what you do online. I love your internet stuff. I love your Instagram stuff. But buddy, if I have to see another handball drill of you going like this, Like, I get it. You want to get some clicks. You want to get some content. You need to pay
Does
the
he
bills.
do that a lot?
He just got a brand new dog, and I think got engaged or something. Also,
What?
Nick Rowlett got engaged. Congratulations to you, Nick Rowlett. Dude, like, I love you, but like, can you like just focus
Where is
on winning
these?
the draws? Just
Oh, these things.
yeah, no, but his most recent one is just like him just like ball drills. Like, I love
You
you,
sure?
Justin, but please, like, can we get some cool like highlights or cool like
This
clips?
thing?
Yes, that thing
Yes,
exactly.
yes. That's
Dude, I'm not
amazing.
Justin. I'm not clowning. I'm not trying to be
Yes,
rude,
you
but
are.
like, please, I need some like actual like face-off content. Okay, and a lot of this zoom ups like are killing me, man. Just like win some draws for Calgary, right? If prove me wrong, prove me wrong. But come on, win some draws here. Because like
I
if
would.
you're going to get up against like, dude,
Reed
like
Kurtz. Yeah.
Reed Kurtz, I mean, come on, dude, you need to be like going 70% of the goal or with an assist or something. Give me
Is that
70%.
now? What is your prediction for this?
I'm giving it 70% Justin. I hope he proves me wrong, goes even higher. But like the guy, like, come on, lock this in here. This is what you get paid to do here. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, no more crappy videos so Tim Dillon's not bored to death. Rush and the Seals. We'll end with that. We'll end with that.
Let me just no, I'm giving it San Diego, 100%. I think
not yet. We're gonna do Nathan Cap and the Rochester Nighthawks, another rookie, against Tyrell Duck and the Smoke Hammer Jackson.
Oh, yo, you cannot be saying that. You cannot be saying that. Blasphemy from this man's mouth. Oh my goodness.
Tyrell. Oh no, I hope it's not Jake Withers, Hammer Jackson.
Oh, come on, man.
No, okay, so what?
Generational talent versus new guy. Come on, be nice here.
Oh, so is he gonna beat Nathan Cap?
Yeah, he's gonna beat Nathan Cap.
Okay,
what are you talking about?
What's your percentage?
Give it 70 hammer. Oh my gosh.
Woo! And if he loses, you're gonna have to take 70 hammers to the. Never mind. No. Okay. San Diego Seals, the Saskatchewan Rush. Baptiste this year, 76% on 300 attempts. Jake Naso, second, I believe. He's second with 67% on 301 attempts. Baptiste won this battle 17-8 the week before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, give it to Baptiste.
Has he learned?
I think Baptiste is gonna go a little less. I think he's gonna go 70%. Because Naso's a smart face-up guy. He's
Hold on a minute.
You don't think Saskatchewan's gonna game plan Baptiste? You don't think they're gonna like, all right, we're gonna put Messenger out there, we're gonna try and blow him up when he gets the ball out, we're gonna cut off his fast breaks. We don't care if we lose it defensively, we get guys back.
He was 68% last time. You're saying he'll go less with 70%.
Oh, I thought you said he went 76 last time.
17-8.
I flipped the numbers. Yeah. Just 65% for Baptiste.
Okay,
I think Naso is Naso's a smart face-off guy. He's gonna do best to try and he's not gonna win the matchup at all. Wait. He's gonna
minimize. You said a smart face-off. There you go. Yep. There's more love for Naso.
Oh my gosh, dude, ridiculous. Nick Rellett's a better face-off guy than Jake Naso.
Oh, how dare you, sir? That's just.
I'm sorry. In the indoor game, he's a better face-off guy. In the outdoor game, he's a better face-off guy. In the outdoor game, Jake Naso went like 6 of 24. Okay, he sucks in outdoor. Come on.
Do you think you could take Jake Naso?
Whoa, we're not going there. I'm a media member. I would never personally call out an athlete in a challenge. Do I think give me like, I don't know, a couple weeks? I can be there for sure. But I'm not though, because you know what?
As long as you at least show up to your game. You know, other people in the league don't.
Oh, whoa, that's a shot and a half. I do not personally condone that at all. God. Getting me in trouble over here, the boss.
No. It's all Mike.
No. Would I ever go against Jake Naso if it was like a men's league pickup? Sure, I'd play my heart out. But I would never call anybody out. That would be unprofessional as a media member.
I agree with that. Let's get to your.
Get me in trouble, dude. Come on.
No. Hey, here's your dressed not to see as my babies. 3 headlines from this guy.
Oh, 3 headlines.
Oh no, he's thinking about it again. Damn it.
3 headlines. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, in the world of senior B lacrosse, Pioneers, we're gonna make some big signings.
Oh,
Big signings coming up. From what I've heard, we're getting Mitch Jones back.
What?
We're getting so Mitch Jones is no longer gonna be playing senior A lacrosse in the summertime. He's gonna be playing senior B back home.
Who told you that? No, you don't.
And we're getting some other big moves down to senior B. So I'm talking about the Pioneers. We're gonna win another President's Cup.
Right.
Make it 5 and 6 years. There's a new faceoff head coming out on the market soon.
By loading?
No, by Nike. I believe Nike's gonna release their CEO4.
No.
I've got my hat. I've tried it a couple times. It's a beautiful head.
How have you tried it?
Can't say.
What?
Say that. And I do believe, all right, that Joe Nardella is poised to almost be back. That's what I've heard. If he's not out for the whole season, I think he might come back. If it's a losing season,
right.
So if it's a losing season, I think they're just going to scrap him and keep him
They
till the
already
next
suck.
season. Joe Nardella?
Osh was 3-10.
Yeah, they do. So there was some rumors floating around to that, but I can't confirm anything.
Yeah, sure.
But I'll say this. I do believe the Toronto Rock can make a very big push. I think they can make a Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh my, you did not just say that.
I believe that the Toronto Rock
can make the what?
Sorry, not the Eastern Conference Finals.
What year is this?
My bad. Sorry. I was too busy watching Bam Adebayo score 83 points.
How dare you, sir?
My bad. Sorry. I mixed up one thing. And I'm like Mike over here. Gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. I believe that they can hopefully win their Eastern Conference. Okay. I believe that they can win their conference.
Exist. Maybe they're side of the bracket, sure.
Sure, the bracket, whatever you call it. West Conference, East Conference, who cares? They're conferences.
Say it with me. Unified standings.
That's what it sounds like when it comes out of your mouth, Mike.
It's easy to understand.
Gosh, you know what? Whoever in NLL media said, let's call it unified standings.
I agree.
And compensation
that's what Brad Fruit calls it.
Well, dude, the compensation pick thing, I didn't even know we had that till yesterday. That thing's stupid.
You didn't know
picks?
You did. Oh, yeah, sure.
Stupid.
I mean, it's okay.
It's a dumb idea. Like, yeah, let's give more picks to the bad teams so they can spend more money and then not sign people. That makes a lot of sense. No, compensation picks, what we should be doing is, having good players come in the draft and then getting drafted by the respectable teams. If we start throwing around compensation picks, then we're going to have more tanking. Then we're going to have more teams like Philadelphia blowing up mid-season, trying to get some more picks, right? Sending away.
Go face to Iran with a blow-up,
And then now Buffalo looks like a contender all of a sudden because they get Jonas Terrace back. And then they get rid of their best player, one of their best captains, or one of their best veteran players. Now he's at Albany, which is a dump hole of a team. Like
who's in Albany? Who's in
Oshawa? It was I sent it to you earlier.
Dawson Feed?
If it was Dawson, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me be accurate. Let me be accurate. Okay. Hold on. It was
Ryan Benesh.
Yeah. Ryan Benesh.
Yeah, he got released.
That's a hallmark of the Buffalo Bandits. He just trade him to.
Well, they traded him. They released him.
Of a team. Come on,
they
guys. Dumped him off. Like you could be respectful. Maybe give him to Philadelphia in return for Joe, or I don't know. Actually, the guy's been around for 20 years playing an indoor game. He has wife and kids.
Well, that's terrible. Who does this sound like to you?
Who? The
Healthy Scratch?
Dude, that's so mean. You know it. Dude. Oh, dude.
No way. That's so better than I
man.
thought it would.
Come
So
on.
again, like,
Come on, man.
if you're ever in Halifax and your name is Terrell Hammer Jackson and Jake Rivers is across from you, he sounds off. That's not Hammer Jackson. That's a good soundbite to have for future reference.
Yeah, but no, I think anybody thinks that when I go against Withers, unless you're Baptiste. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm going against
Or
Withers.
Naso can fold him in half too. It's nice.
Jake Naso, what is with this guy? He's good. I do not deny Jake Naso is a good player. He's not better than Nick Rowlett or
Can you show me
any other
the
players.
Tonka? I want to see the Tonka again. What? Breaking news. Tonka and loading athlete reluctantly shows his new lacrosse head.
Reluctantly after he slanders his other boss.
That's right. Try to rip it apart. Like, how tough are we right here?
So the Tonka here is we redid the design. Super tough, stiffest plastic on the market.
Yep.
You can't.
Oh, he's trying to. Love
very
that.
Stiff. Very stiff. This is our pre-strung pocket, 2 shooters. Nice big baggy pocket here. It's a very snappy release.
Who's strung it for you again?
Huh?
Who's strung it for you again?
Oh, loading. Just straight from the loading guys. They pre-string them for you if you want. I love how they do it. They got a guy up there. I believe his name is I do forget. I do apologize.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but
hey, Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
When you have many Dillons, please tell Miss Dillon we thank her for her services.
Yes, we will say bye to Mrs. Dillon. We'll say bye to everybody. All right, God bless.
And tell the soon-to-be junior Dillons that we love them as well.
Yes, eventually.
Dillon Juniors, baby.
Yeah, my 5 little junior.
My goodness.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
Have fun, and hopefully we'll see you before the playoffs, and if not, hasta mañana, baby.
Hasta mañana.
You can't see him. That's amazing. What a segment. Hey, NLL media member Tim Dillon. That's what we do. I love that segment. You have no idea. All right, folks, when we come back to the show, let's create the narrative for week number 16, and then we're going to wrap it up. Don't go anywhere. I know you won't.
You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening. You're listening to North American Talk Radio, the all-new talk radio station featuring sports, movies, politics, mental health, and more. Check us out at natalkradio.com and subscribe today. Buy event tickets straight from our website to help the cause and get tickets to your favorite events for less. That's natalkradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Daily Dive. It is Thursday, March the 12th, 2026. Earlier today, I told you my latest could happen. What a wild turn of events the last few weeks have been for me. Then we talked to Tim Dillon about all kind of great things. We even got a goodbye and adios for Mr. Dillon. We appreciate Mr. That's a great account, man. That's unbelievable. The Lord just grows and grows and grows. We thank her for carrying the little Dylans. That is not a thing, by the way. Now let's create the narrative for NLL week number 16. There are 7 games. All 14 teams are playing. Toronto and Halifax get things started off with the first of 3 games on Friday nights. It is at 6:30 Eastern, the Rock and the Birds. Will the Rock make another statement? Because Halifax is still hungry. Halifax is now 5-7, but can they creep back up and get back into contender, or should I say playoff status? Like I said, a Rock came off a big win. That was 1 week after an emotional letdown to the Buffalo Bandits. How will they play, especially in Nick Rose's second game back? And will the Birds show a whole new life? Like, can Halifax start this trend? Was the Las Vegas game just a one-off, or are they actually pretty good? Philadelphia Wings and the Oshawa Firewolves in a rematch of the worst team in the league, and a rematch of who really wants to be in Philadelphia. And also the new look Wings, man. Like, no Joe Rez, no Blaze Reardon, no Phil Caputo. Even though those 3 guys had not really been great this year, how do the Wings look with a guy in Brandon O'Neill who has nobody to look up to now? He is the man. I'm interested to see how that team looks. The Colorado Mammoth at the Buffalo Bandits, the last game on Friday at 7:30 Eastern as well. This is the ultimate test for both teams. Will the Mammoth fall back to earth and get more and more fossilized? Stop. Hey, what's that sound? All the Mammoths are in the ground. Great reference by the Ottawa Black Bears social media team. Will the Bandits have a new hot offense? Joe Rez is there. How will they use the Swiss Army knife Taylor Hendricks? Because last time these 2 teams played, Colorado 20-pieced them and laughed them off the floor. What will happen this time? I'm interested. On Saturday, the first of 3 on Saturday, the Vancouver Warriors travel to Duluth to take on the Georgia Swarm. This possibly is the biggest test for Georgia yet. Considering where we are in the season, yeah, they played the Rush. Yeah, they went back-to-back with the Buffalo Bandits. But at that point, they were only 2-3. Now they're 8-4. And Georgia could not sweep Philadelphia. So can they get a win as Vancouver comes to town? And for the Warriors, this would be a nice bounce-back game. Yeah, it feels like Vancouver's better, but they're only separated by half a game. So this victory in a big way would be a massive statement for their fans, the league, and their psyche. The Ottawa Black Bears will travel to Calgary to take on the Roughnecks in the Loud House. This is Ottawa's chance to turn up the offense. I told you guys Rochester kind of had a flex moment here. It looks like Ottawa might have a chance on the road. Also, Calgary's players survived the trade deadline. So Tyler Pace and Tanner Cook and Hayden Dixon and Braden Maya and Ian Walsh and all them guys are still there. How will they play? I believe they got St. Patrick's Day uniforms on this week as well. Could be next week, but I'm pretty sure it's this week. Also, the San Diego Seals will travel to Saskatoon to take on the Saskatchewan Rush. I do want to give credit once again to the Jake Naso and Trevor Baptiste battle. Naso's been really good this year. So has Baptiste. Baptiste got the better of him last time. Tim Dillon is predicting a 65% win for Trevor Baptiste. We'll see how Naso responds. And the Rush have got 2 straight losses. So forget Naso responding. How do the Rush respond? And finally, on Sunday, the Randy Mearns era begins in Henderson as the Rochester Nighthawks travel to the Las Vegas area to take on the Desert Dogs. It is the new look Vegas defense. It's still the same goalie. I'm interested to see how long the leash is now for Landon Cowles. He has been playing okay, but if he falls apart, will he ever go back in, or will Caleb Kahn's season commence after Alex Bouquet's wheels ultimately fall off? Also, Vegas would be 4-8 with a loss. That would be a brutal look for them. And Rochester's already 5-6, and they cannot keep losing. So keep those things in mind as well. That was creating the narrative for week number 16. Reminder, it's just what I think fans will be talking about in group chats and more this weekend in the National Lacrosse League. Thank you all so much for tuning in once again to the show. Head over to NATalkRadio.com and click the event tickets tab to get tickets from any events in your area, including the National Lacrosse League game. This link takes you straight to the Vivid Seats platform. Again, go to NATalkRadio.com, click that tab, and you are there getting tickets for the game. We will see you guys tomorrow on Friday for a Week 16 preview, pick'em, and best bets. Until that time, I'm your host, Michael Karvelis. This has been Daily Dive on North American Talk Radio. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.